welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. In front of us, we have the Tecsun R9710. It's an AM/FM stereo shortwave portable radio with 12 bands. I purchased this off the internet for a total of $25. You can get it off eBay, I think, for a little bit more, but search around, you should be able to find a good deal on it. Here's the box it came in, Tecsun R9710. Cool looking, I like the silver and black scheme, that's what mine is. Chinese writing, a lot of Chinese writing on the box and on the radio, as we'll see. There's a picture of it on the back side, some bullet points, I don't know what they're saying, but there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and open it up, see what we get for the money. Alright, everything out of the box here. Okay, this should be empty, alright. Set that aside. Okay, let's go over what we get. First item, pair of headphones. Okay, looks like a Tecsun branded. Yep, these are a little nicer. They got like a little different colored plastic. I thought it was rubber at first. It's plastic. I haven't tried these. I have my own I like to use, but at least you got something to use right away out of the box. Nice. Next we get looks like a wire. So when you have a shortwave radio, it's always neat to have an external wire to help boost the shortwave reception. It's nice and clip it anywhere, like to a tree branch, to a blind, to your finger, and then unravel it, straighten it out, and clip that to your antenna. Works out pretty nice. So glad they did that. Real nice thing. Great. Okay, what else we get? Operating manual. Okay. See, there's some locations. Now, this is all Chinese on the radio, so it's good to have this manual because I did not know what some of these lights meant. I'll tell them, I'll tell you as we go on the radio when I start showing that. But this is a quick little overview of the little manual. You can pause and read. You get frequency range with their frequency nuts. Yeah. Shortwave 3.6 to 21.85 megahertz. It's not continuous, of course, but it's cool. All right, precautions. Must escape from burning and impact. I love that. It's funny. Okay, so there we are. There's the manual. And the radio comes in a little cool pouch. Branded Tecsun. Sweet. And inside here, I think it's in plastic. Yep, so there's our pouch. It's like a drawstring to it. And inside the plastic and the radio. Best part. Finally got to it. Let's go over dimensions. Actually, I'm going to lower this down a little bit. Okay. So dimensions of this radio, we have 4 3/4 inches across, 3 inches tall, and a depth of 1 inch. Actually 1 1/16 of an inch. I had it written down as that. Okay. Must be because of a little bit of this extra stand in the way there. All right, so let's show you size comparison. So I have this easy pocket. Give you an idea. I have a deck of cards. Yeah. And then this is cool. I got the sister radio to this radio. This is the R9710. And they're very similar. And I was going to show you a little bit about the differences too while I have both out here. So the difference is pretty much range on the dial. So if we just go here, you can pause the screen. You can pause the screen. You can see it's got a little extra band coverage there on the lower end, 3.5 to 5.2, which is nice. So you get that lower end. So you get the 70 meter and the 60 meter band, and you don't on here. So that's the major difference with just maybe 1 or 2 extra elements. All right, so let's talk about features of this radio, the R912. Yeah, first of all, I just like the look. Silver with this black bezel. Looks really neat. I like the contrast. It's just a fun little radio. On the left-hand side here, we have the volume control. We have the headphone jack. Important to talk about this because it is low-level hiss, but it's not terrible. Like most smaller Tecsun radios, they tend to have that. It does have FM stereo on the headphones, and it sounds very good. Very happy with that. Easy to listen to AM on, also in shortwave. So I was pretty happy with that also. So good listening experience with the headphones. Here we have a DC in of 3 volts. Here we have a wrist strap. Sweet. I think it's gonna say Tecsun on there. Yep. All right, at the front of the radio, we have a button. Doesn't turn it on. There's no light. What this is your band select button. I only knew that because of the instructions, because I would hopefully figured it out. This is it defaults when you turn the radio on to FM. This gets you to medium wave and shortwave, and then back to FM. This is a red LED indicator to indicate you're on FM. This is a green LED indicator to indicate that you're on AM and shortwave. Here we have a 1.5 inch speaker, which is surprisingly nice tonal quality. And you get that speaker grill there, it's plastic. Okay, we got Tecsun. You already saw the dial, but we'll go a little closer here. We got 87 to 108 on the FM. The AM is 525 to 1610. And if you noticed, this particular radio, the shortwave bands run correctly from left to right, from going lower to higher, 3.5 to 4 and 4.7 to 5.2. If you look at the 9710, the shortwave is backwards. Yeah, I didn't understand why they did that with this radio, but all right, so there you get that. That's a little bonus. So there's your dial. Bottom here with the band select switch. All the way over is medium wave, and you got 1 through 10 on the shortwave bands. And you got a little orange indicator telling you where you're at, which is nice. It's pretty solid feeling. R-912. Over here we have 2 lights. Tuning indicator turns green when you're in tune, and then this red light here goes on when you have headphones on for FM stereo. And it probably says Rockin it. It probably says World Band 12 band receiver or something like that. Right hand side we have the tuning wheel. Very easy to use, very smooth. The dial is fairly accurate, so it's not dead on, but it's fairly close. There's a power on off switch. Top of the radio we have the antenna, which swivels 360 and extends out to 19.5 inches. On the back of the radio, a flip out stand with the frequency charts there and some dust. Lovely. I've been using this radio. I like it. Here you go. Flips out. Serial number. You got a holographic sticker. Okay, sweet. Takes 2 AA batteries. A European sticker, looks like. All right. So on the bottom, it's got a little stance. This does stand on its own, which is great. People do like the fact they can stand or flip out. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and turn this radio on after I talk about FM reception. That's right, FM reception report. FM sensitivity is okay to good. That means it found about 4 dozen stations. Awesome. FM selectivity was okay to good. The stronger stations would come in, but I had a good time selecting out the weaker ones, so I was still able to get some weaker stations, so that selectivity was halfway decent, like a good analog radio should be. So it's right there in the middle as an average analog performer. So it's a good, solid radio on the FM band. It's a great thing. FM stereo was also okay to good. Mainly on strong stations would you get the FM stereo. You'd get it on some weaker stations, but you really had to play around with the antenna. But still sounded good with the FM stereo. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this on, and we will navigate to Radio Todderbert, do an audio test, and then we'll cruise through the shortwave and medium wave bands tonight. So let's go ahead and get this ready here. Turn it on the side here. We'll dial in Radio Todderbert. You can tell I'm on FM because this is red here. Okay, there you go. There's our audio test. But as I wanted to show you how my setup, I had the little MP3 player, the Sony, hooked up to the FM transmitter 2, transmitting on 97.7 megahertz to this radio. And it's actually pretty decent. That's where 97.7 is. Let's say that FM dial's pretty dead on. So, cool. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch to the shortwave. And we're going to go to shortwave 1. Extend the antenna. And since I'm inside, I'm going to hook up a small Tecsun wire that's in my window. This is from a 380. I think it's a similar length to what's included with this radio. You can hear the difference of gain it gives. Let me just unplug some devices here. Turn some things off. Okay. Let's cruise to the band. Bring this up. Sounds like a plane.
Literally thousands and thousands of complaints coming in, and you just can't do that. So I think that Google and Twitter and Facebook, they're really treading on very, very troubled territory. And
so you got a little mirroring from the second band. Here we go, band 2.
Welcome to this edition of the Arts Roundup. I'm Gerwin Jones, and real glad that you could join us. Today, I'll be bringing you an overview of cultural events taking place.
El visitante en Retratos de Jazz.
De la guagua extra que iban a abordar su...
At the show in 3 hours, 39 minutes, coordinated universal time.
I went to CNN yesterday, and they got articles where all the top Google searches were CNN saying Trump's crazy, there's no tech censorship, Google doesn't censorship.
Here we go, band 3.
El mismo mismo proceder contra Lázaro Romero Hurtado y Bianco Vargas Martín, ambos sometidos a un espurio juicio en el que fueron
se encuentra incomunicado en la prisión Cuba Fidel. La situación de este prisionero de conciencia ha sido denunciada.
Agenda. Those who heard her would say, oh, well, certainly she is right. Oh, she certainly... They know the way to be saved.
Okay, one more band, and then we'll go to medium wave.
Was involved in a tragic car accident. What happened?
In a very brief way, I will just say this, that habían sido dirigidas al país desde la ONU y que sería la Fiscalía General quien debía dar respuestas al organismo. To come out of her. And at that moment, the spirit left her.
Fueron remitidas desde la ONU para la Fiscalía General, ¿ves? Y entonces que el país...
Got some continuous wave there. Okay, cool. Yeah, really good shortwave performer. During the day, it was great. There's all kinds of signals. Tonight's a really good night. Yesterday we had some bad storms in the evening. Wasn't able to get much on shortwave, but tonight was a good night. Heard a lot there, so that's good. I'm sure we'd find more in the higher bands too. So let's go ahead and just put the antenna down. Okay, so medium wave. What's the time? It is 10:42 p.m. Central Standard Time. To give you an idea of time and my location. This is Central Standard, so we are at near Chicago, Illinois, USA, and give you an idea of what's going on. So what we're going to do is medium wave. Now, this medium wave was amazing during the day. I was very impressed. Medium wave's all the way over here. You make sure your light's green. If it was here, you're on FM. Go back for medium wave. So there you go. Pretty cool radio. I'm really liking this radio so far. It's a little bit of a premium analog radio, I'll be honest with you. But we'll just save that for final thoughts. I'm going to go ahead and turn this up. Everything's unplugged. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and just go through the band a little bit. See if we get any long distance stations. I was able to last night.
Capital management unique. It's the care and personalized service we provide our clients that really
You look at these rates as an example, and then you invest. You do not put money that you don't understand. You look at these rates as an example and try to...
Stevens looking in. Barnhart setting up away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And Kratz sends this into right center field. That's going to get down and score a run. Perez around third.
It's WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Kratz digging in for a second. He's going to be out, but Perez will...
Okay, Nashville 650. I was able to get it last night. This is 640 right there. Let me just check something with the pocket. See if 650 is available there. Yeah, looks like 650 is not available. So I was right because it was working on here. So this will pick up Nashville, which 650 is WSM Nashville, Tennessee, which is 434 miles. Maybe we can get Zoomer tonight.
house. She said that he was there trying to convince her to drop the charges. She said that Ohio
670.
State sent a lawyer
This is the
to
score.
her home to convince her
If you like Chicago Cubs, listen to the station.
if she proceeded with the prosecution.
I am not a fan.
Definitely got some interference tonight, and I'm not sure what's from. It's very strange. I'm looking around my desk to see if I have anything plugged in I don't know about. Nope, this shouldn't matter here. Yeah, I think it's just a bad night maybe for long distance AM tonight. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely some noise. Okay, so that'd be 700, which is usually very easy to get. We'll revisit this radio because it's amazing on AM.
I've never dug them. My mom, she'll buy
This is local 720 WGN.
Just snack. I like dried figs too. I'm not a big.
Zoom would be that way. Wow, it's like everything's dead tonight. That's first. Nope, same with the CC Pocket. Should easily pick that up. Yep. Okay.
Savage Nation, call now.
760 Detroit.
Practice and sometimes you get more
780 WBBM.
You're watching here's what the definitions of the crimes were. I had to follow it. He was clearly guilty. I didn't want to do it, but I.
Night program. Whenever I go to those trivia nights, it's our favorite local, drinking holes. I would always be somebody that nobody would ever be inviting. I'm not the first person on the invite list to go out there and help those teams win. But we still have fun. We still have fun with it. And on into the program to challenge me this week is Eric in Slidell. Eric, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Fred?
Hey, man. Okay, you know how this works?
The Southern stations. WWL, New Orleans.
Before, so I know how it works.
All right, there you go. Okay, well, I'm going to
865
turn
miles.
down my headphones and all the sound in the studio. This is all above board. We got 2 minutes to trivia questions and.
Just can't get CJBC either. Yeah, it's like everything northeast is not coming in. Okay. Probably big storms, I'm guessing.
In what year were women first allowed to purchase?
Howdy, Cosa.
Let's review. The alleged mortgage expert at
That's 890 interference from my camera.
But I know I've done several different tests.
1-0 pitch. Ground ball foul up to third.
Like a mole. Yeah. For the loss.
Travel, housing, or food, because all a family should worry about.
Afryka także, które odnotowane są.
Until I have the courage.
Parents and children are best served when they have both a mother and a father.
Innings post-game show. Afternoon baseball tomorrow.
Be able to hit pitching has been unbelievable.
1120 KMOX.
They've been working, they've been
St. Louis,
learning,
Missouri,
and
about 300 miles.
they're getting mature.
I'm set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now, God is gracious.
It holds the only record of my birth.
How he works, has that been a real key for you?
Bernie. People forget that the NFC is loaded.
Okay, we're going to call it right there. I'm not going to go to the top of the band. We're going to revisit this radio. We're going to do a shortwave evening or daytime and a medium wave evening and daytime. Because it's cool. I like doing it. It's just a little analog radio. I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to turn this off. I'll do my final thoughts to kind of explain this radio. So, Tecsun R9710, does it get a buy for me? This is a premium little analog receiver. It's putting itself really close to the territory of the nice digitals that you can pick up for like around $40. The 310 ET is a really good example. But again, if you want a premium little analog pocket radio to take with you, this is one you could put your money on because this is like about $7 or $8 more than the normal, like say Sony or the Sanjin radio, AM, FM. Here you're getting a stereo. Here you're getting a nice shortwave band that works. Very happy with it. You're getting a really good AM band on analog, and you're getting a decent FM band, which I was shocked. It was handling it real well. Real happy with that. I like the little button for these indicator lights. The audio out of this little speaker I thought was going to be pretty junky, but it's actually not too bad sounding. It's actually pleasant for me to listen to. Sports, talk, even music sounds good on here. Rock and roll even sounded good. Just no heavy bass music, of course, but otherwise, yeah, it sounded really decent. I was really surprised by it. Dedicated on-off switch, love that. Everything about this little radio is fun. The medium wave being real strong, again, is a really keeper for me. Shortwave that works really well, picking up stations in the 16 meter, 13 meter bands during the day was really nice. So yeah, overall, a great little analog radio. I like the color scheme. It's definitely a little bit of an upgrade to the R9710. And I don't know if I can get them both in frame. There we go. So yeah, if you can't get this one here, I'm going to put a link to this radio. It's not a bad radio. It's pretty much equal to this. And I know this has double conversion, and it probably handles those mirrored images better than this one does. But this one's just as sensitive, though, I've noticed on shortwave. So if you're liking analog shortwave in a small package, this is a good radio also. This also has FM stereo, if you like FM stereo too. And I believe they probably share the same circuit for the medium wave and the antenna size, because they both have great medium wave reception. This reminds me of the R912 as far as its AM reception, but it also has better FM than the R912. So if you're looking at the R912 being a go-to one, this one might be one to consider also. So there it is, my opinion. It is a buy, even at its premium price tag of around $27, $28. I think I paid $25 for mine. I got a deal. But yeah, you can get it for right around that range. If you look around, it gets sold out in some websites. But there's eBay, but I think it's a little bit more on eBay. So just check around, do some shopping. It's worth it. All right, so if you enjoyed the presentation of the Tecsun R912, please give me a like. I appreciate it. 2, if you're interested in Tecsun radio, shortwave, all that, just hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos. I do have some big things planned, so awesome. Love that. And then 3, if you love this radio here and you want to talk about it, just comment below what you think. Tell me what if you have one or if you're interested in one, if you're going to get one. Yeah, I think it's fun. I think there's something about an analog receiver that I just enjoy. So look forward to future band scans with this radio, definitely, because I feel that I've done a lot of digital ones. It's time for some analog fun. We're going to have some analog style. I'm going to bring out the old DX360 too, see what that thing can do. We will have a little competition between this little radio and the bigger ones. That'll be fun. Alrighty, well, in a fourth, After Hours with Todderbert. Join me over at Patreon. Come check it out. A lot of cool stuff for you guys there. It's all free of charge. And until next episode, we'll see you then. Take care and goodbye.